a good one here, and eventually we will like, subscribe, share, help promote, and rank up my channel, all that good stuff. I do a video at 9, 11, and 2 every day. This is on Chucky. I've been following the TV show, its developments, and I'm greatly interested in seeing what they do with it. And it says that, the more I hear about it, it sounds like it's going to be classic Chucky over comedic Chucky. So, the Chucky TV series has more F's pure episode than other basic cable shows. Filmmaker Don Mancini reveals his biggest caveat for bringing Child's Play to television, including the amount of F-bombs allowed pure episodes. Next year, we will see the fan-favorite slasher franchise Child's Play adapted for television on Syfy and US Network, with franchise creator Don Mancini at the helm. Continuing from the events of the original film series, Chucky brings the murderous toy doll to menace a new wave of victims, and while the horror franchise's transition to television certainly comes with content guidelines more restrictive than its cinematic outlinings, there is one element of Chucky's character Mancini insisted had to be retained on television: his extensive use of profanity. So it really sounds to me like this is going to be a great show. This is probably going to be the best Chucky thing since the first 2 movies. I like the first 2 movies, not so much the rest of the movies. I think it really went downhill. I mean, Bride of Chucky has some cool, interesting things about it. Tiffany as a doll and all that. But Chucky it hasn't been the same since the first 2 movies. Yeah, I know a lot of people say that about a lot of movies, and there's some really great sequels, but typically the perception is that originals are better than sequels, and a lot of the sequels are just flat out garbage with no redeemable qualities, and that the originals will always stand the test of time. But in a lot of cases, that's true. However, I do believe that some sequels surpass the original, and I think Child's Play 2 is probably the best Chucky movie. So Mancini appeared with fellow Chucky executive producer Nick Acosta, or however the hell you want to pronounce his name from Channel Zero, as part of Comic-Con's at-home virtual panel, Scary Good TV with Horror's top showrunners, presented by premium horror streaming service Shudder. Discussing crafting tales in the genre specifically for the television medium, for Mancini, it was important that the show not compromise Chucky's foul-mouthed personality, and I absolutely agree with that. I didn't know that they had a panel at Comic-Con at home, but it's very interesting. So the Chucky's Doll original voice actor returns for the Child's Play TV series. That's one thing that I have not covered yet since I heard the news. But here's what they had to say about it. When Nick and I set up Chucky at Syfy, one of the first things we had to make sure of was that Chucky could drop his F-bombs, because it's such an intrinsic part of his character. It would just seem wrong if he couldn't. Mancini recalled when asked about adjusting to basic cable's television content restrictions. Fortunately, before we signed on the dotted line, they confirmed yes, he can. I think he can drop like 8 F-bombs per episode or something like that. 8 to 10, something like that. I think there's variations depending on what time it airs. Nick probably knows more about this than I do. So Chucky's going to be able to say his F-bombs. It is really focused on classic Chucky. They've got the original voice actor back. He's said to be purchased like at a garage sale or something in a small town, and then he just starts terrorizing children of the small town. However, the teaser shows a toy store, Chucky in a toy store, as if he's picked up from the toy store, but supposedly he's supposed to be picked up from a garage sale. So Chucky's horror series, this is what else they had to say. And so we qualify for the ratings that allow us to be available to the most amount of subscribers that pull up their service. And that's another weird name, dude. Averill. In our first drafts for the 10 episodes of season 1, we had we had fucks for days. A lot of fucks. I just like the way he put that. We had fucks for days. Carlton Cuse and I did a pass where we moved the fucks, and you find that you don't necessarily need them. You realize how unnecessary a fuck can be. Sometimes very necessary. Chucky? Question mark. Super necessary. Body lock? Probably not a necessary. Basically, he's going to say fuck a lot. And it's going to ring true to his character, and it's going to be coming from the original guy that did his voice. That really psychotic yell. I'm just going to miss him yelling Andy, but who knows? Maybe that character might show up in this show or whatever. I'm not sure if this is just supposed to be like a remake or a continuation. I can't remember if they said it's like a remake or a continuation of the first 2 Child's Play films, or maybe the first 3 Child's Play films. I don't know, but it all sounds incredibly interesting to me, and the more I hear about it, the more I'm anticipating this series coming. And I'm going to review every single episode. Hopefully, I don't get burned out early on. Hopefully, the execution and all that is exceptionally well. It's going to be great to see. It's some Chucky, a good Chucky, something that's not like the last few films. The last few films, the reboot was incredibly disappointing. I think I had higher expectations because they said Mark Hamill was going to do the voice, and he does the crazy Joker voice that he's famous for, and it just really disappointed me. I thought that movie was awful, and some of the previous Chucky movies just awful. What was that, Cult of Chucky? Very weird, very strange, just awful. Flat out awful. So I'm really hoping this one actually turns out to be good. Comment down below if you know any other things about this show that I don't. If you're looking for this series or not. If you're a fan of Classic Chucky, I really think that you should check this out. This will probably be way better than like some of the horror sequel, some of the Chucky sequels, and probably a lot of other horror icon sequels that Jason, Freddy, who was Michael. This could be better than all of them, or it could be right up there with some of their sequels that were really outstanding. We'll have to see. Faye Goodwin here. Eventually we will. Like, subscribe, share, stay awesome. Rock on.